Good evening. Welcome to Washington. I'm Brett Baer. President Trump says he deserves an A+ for his accomplishments as president. And if he were to be impeached, the economy would have a failing grade. The comments in an interview with Fox News come amid increasing talk of possible legal and political problems for the president following convictions for two of his former associates. But it also comes as a tense exchange with dueling statements today erupted between the president and his attorney general. Chief White House correspondent John Roberts starts us off tonight from the North Lawn. Good evening, John.
Brett, good evening to you. The one personal quality that President Trump appears to value above all else is loyalty. Tonight, we learned that now two people who were very close, very loyal to the president, have chosen their own well-being over his. In an exclusive interview aired on Fox and Friends today, President Trump insisted he did nothing wrong in hush money paid to two women and trashed his former attorney, Michael Cohen, for flipping on him.
It almost ought to be outlawed. It's not fair. If somebody defrauded a bank and he's going to get 10 years in jail or 20 years in jail, but if you can say something bad about Donald Trump and you'll go down to 2 years or 3 years, which is the deal he made, in all fairness to him, most people are going to do that.
Sources tell Fox News it wasn't just Cohen who testified about President Trump. Prosecutors granted immunity to American media CEO David Pecker to learn about his involvement in payments to Karen McDougal and Stormy Daniels and what role, if any, President Trump had in it. With talk swirling in Washington about possible impeachment, the president warned it would risk the economic gains of the last 22 months.
If I ever got impeached, I think the market would crash. I think everybody would be very poor.
In an interview with Sky News, Rudy Giuliani went even further about the fallout from an impeachment.
You'd only impeach him for political reasons, and the American people would revolt against that.
According to Harvard law professor Alan Dershowitz, there is nothing to impeach the president for.
Candidate Trump could have announced, I'm funding my own campaign. I'm putting $1 billion of my dollars into the campaign, and I'm paying $100 million of them to women who have accused me falsely, etc. That would not be a violation of any campaign law as long as he reported it.
Democrats leapt on the Cohen plea and Manafort conviction, making the case that President Trump has done nothing to fulfill his pledge to drain the Washington swamp.
He has not cleaned the swamp. He has made it more wretched and more fetid.
With the Manafort and Cohen wins under his belt, special counsel Robert Mueller has new wind in his sails, causing President Trump to again lash out at his Attorney General Jeff Sessions for weak leadership.
I put an Attorney General that never took control of the Justice Department, Jeff Sessions, never took control of the Justice Department, and it's a sort of an incredible thing.
Sessions, who was about to go to the White House for a meeting with the president, felt compelled to put out a statement saying, quote, I took control of the Department of Justice the day I was sworn in. But the president also took another swing at Sessions for recusing himself from the Russia investigation.
He took the job, and then he said, I'm going to recuse myself. I said, what kind of a man is this?
That prompted Sessions to respond in a statement, quote, while I am Attorney General, the actions of the Department of Justice will not be improperly influenced by political considerations. President Trump has given no indication that he is going to fire Jeff Sessions, but some prominent Republicans are now suggesting that after the midterm elections, maybe Sessions should step down. Brett?
More on all this with the panel. John Roberts, live on the North Lawn. John, thanks.